15 items you need to buy before they become out of stock. Empty shelves at your local store have become a familiar sight. Shortages on a weekly basis have caused distress and panic among the masses. History has taught us that when we recognize and address a problem, it's usually too late. A crisis is brewing up before our very eyes, and we are choosing to ignore it. The unending problems of supply chains, inflation, and inadequate supply of crops are a few problems causing your favorite items to disappear, and it has amplified over the recent years. The pandemic in 2020 proved how unprepared we were when it came to tackling shortages. People were hoarding items that weren't even essential for them. Worldwide shortages have forced distributors to increase the prices of their products, making unaffordability another major issue. Today, we will make a calculated list of essential items that you should buy before the inevitable wave of shortage hits them too. We put enormous effort into producing data-driven content to show you what's fake and what's real. Subscribe and comment to The Final Economy. 1. Meat. The closure of multiple meat-providing facilities because of health crisis has sparked a nationwide meat shortage, with poultry, beef, and pork prices raised an astounding 25% in the past year. The unique set of challenges faced by the network distribution plays a major role in the shortage. Labor shortages all around the nation forces distributors to slow down the production, considering it takes a long time to raise a cattle fit for consumption. Time is not on your side. All these factors lead up to one thing: less meat. In recent times, more and more outbreaks of bird flu have caused complete flocks of chickens to be eradicated over safety concerns, which has created a major chicken deficit in supermarkets. With the meat industry facing numerous problems, it is safe to say that it's time you start stocking up on your meat supplies. 2. Vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is an essential item to have in the upcoming shortage. It is the most important ingredient when it comes to cooking. Basic household items such as soaps, perfumes, and skin products contain vegetable oil. It medically benefits the individual with a decreased risk of heart diseases, better metabolism, and boosts the immune system. In the past 6 months, the cost of vegetable oil has increased by 25%, and prices are only set to get higher in the months ahead. The shortage of vegetable oil is mostly due to increased price of fertilizers and a decrease in export. We suggest you stock up as fast as possible. 3. Butter. Butter is a common household item used on a day-to-day basis. This dairy product is disappearing from shelves at a very fast rate. Supply and cost issues have been going up since the latter part of 2022. Numerous problems, such as cost, supply chain issues, decreased labor in the dairy industry, have caused a major decrease in milk production, subsequently causing a decrease in butter production. With baking season soon approaching, butter is likely to be even more scarce, so we suggest you stock up immediately. 4. Eggs. Egg is an ingredient in a vast variety of baked goods, as well as a protein-rich breakfast, be they scrambled, fried, or made into an omelet. Unfortunately, a nationwide egg shortage is set to interrupt breakfast plans for millions in 2023. It's a perpetuating issue that's been going on for a little while. The U.S. faced one of the biggest avian flu epidemics in 2022, which has affected 2023. Bird flu led to the death of more than 49 million birds, prompting a 7.5% drop in domestic egg supply over the last year. The pre-existing supply chain issues have resulted in even more challenges for the poultry industry. The eggs that do reach the shelves are more expensive than ever. These times of inflation and uncertainty have made eggs an item you might want to start buying as soon as possible. 5. Baby formula. Baby formula is a modern scientific marvel, a nutritional alternative to breast milk, and it's what millions of babies in their first year of life rely on. It's a heavily concentrated industry with only 3 major suppliers in the U.S., and regulations strictly ban imports, Abbott being the biggest one of the 3. The FDA in February said 2 babies died potentially from bacteria linked to infant formula. Abbott started a nationwide recall of formulas and halted production, causing a massive shortage of baby formula in the markets, decreasing stocks up to 40%. The company has now restarted production, but is likely that it will not be in abundance in 2023. 6. Coffee beans. Coffee bean shortages have been going on worldwide for a considerable amount of time. A downward trend in production, mostly because of decreased harvest. Bees play a major role in coffee bean production, pollination of the field, and increasing production. The decrease in the population of bees has severely affected the industry. This shortage of beans has caused an insane price surge in the product, and the way that things are going, we suggest that you start stockpiling on beans before it vanishes from the stores. 7. Lettuce. Major lettuce production in the U.S. takes place in the region of California, and warm temperatures in the area have hampered the production of the vegetable. Half of the lettuce production takes place in California. In 2022, it was infested with an insect-borne virus. The virus ended up destroying 80% of the crop yield and resulting in a nationwide shortage. This means it has become one of the biggest casualties of inflation, with the price of lettuce shooting up 4% between November and December of 2022. Customers have been sent into a tailspin by the shortage, and we recommend you stock up as soon as possible. 8. Oranges. Orange is often referred to as the liquid gold of fruits. Florida looks after the major production of oranges. Orange production in Florida fell victim to Hurricane Ian back in September, with suppliers still feeling the consequences now. It takes an estimated 2 years for the citrus grove to recover after a major storm. Between 2022 and 2023, orange production is expected to drop 51%. This makes it Florida's lowest output since 1936-37. The industry was already being battered by rising labor costs and supply chain issues, with truckers refusing to transport the fruit due to increasing gas prices. 9. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are the basis for so many different cuisines, including Italian, French, and Pakistani. They may not have as many calories, but they provide a lot of nutrients and help make things like pasta more palatable. The U.S. Department of Agriculture reported in August 2022 that the lack of rain could prove particularly terrible for tomato farmers. Production forecasts dropped by 2% over the 2021 yield, which could lead to way less tomatoes available in 2023. This essential is absolutely necessary to have in these upcoming times. 10. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is one of the most popular condiments in the U.S., with ingredients such as egg, oil, and vinegar. It has great health benefits, such as decrease in heart diseases and boosting immunity. The mass egg shortage has had a knock-on effect on mayonnaise shortage. The prices surged so high that a major production company known as Hellman discontinued manufacturing it in South Africa. According to the Consumer Price Index, the cost of mayo has jumped by 18.2% in the last year. 11. Corn. The production, distribution, and sale of corn contributed $71.1 billion to the American economy in 2021. proving it to be a valuable economic asset for the country. The harvest this year revealed a 4% reduction in production as compared to 2021, making for a significant dent in the overall corn supply. This could very well and logically mean a deficit of corn and corn-based products on store shelves in 2023, along with higher prices on what is produced. 12. Soda. Soda production has been rocked by a shortage in aluminum, used to make cans and carbon dioxide. The CO2 shortage was particularly devastating, having started during the pandemic when much of the gas was needed for vaccine production. Last year, Coca-Cola CEO James Quincy said the industry had experienced an earthquake, and it seems unlikely shortages will soon ease. Last week, Bloomberg reported that Americans face record metals prices, with the cost of shipping aluminum driving 20% of its sky-high cost. Your favorite soda might disappear from shelves. We recommend you stock up soon. 13. Cranberry juice. This delicious fruit mainly grows in the areas of Wisconsin and Massachusetts. The fruit has experienced low yield for a few years. Farmers had to deal with multiple problems such as floods, hailstorms, and hot weather, which was not suitable for the crop. This resulted in a price hike and a mass shortage of cranberry that is expected to last throughout 2023. 14. Pharmaceutical drugs. Hundreds of drugs are on the list of medications in short supply in the United States, facing problems such as interrupted supply chain, quality, and financial issues that are leading to manufacturing shutdowns. Common drugs such as Adderall, Concerta, amoxicillin, Augmentin, and Tylenol have been missing from shelves for days. Including these common drugs, 14 types of cancer medications are also not available, putting the healthcare system in question. We suggest you stock up on basic pharmaceutical drugs. 15. Mustard. Your favorite household condiment might be in shortage in 2023. The mustard seed harvest has faced a decrease in yield for 2 consecutive years now. The crop has faced extreme drought in 2022, which has significantly affected the production of the condiment. This has caused the price of mustard seed to skyrocket and subsequently been the most recent victim to inflation.